Welcome to class 10th. This is Rakesh Kumar from Rawal Public School. Today I am here to discuss the chapter Magnetic Effects of Electric Current. Now start from the right hand thumb rule because some portion of this chapter is already discussed in another video. So right hand thumb rule, as you seen in the picture, if a current carrying conductor is held in your right hand, then thumb points the direction of current and curling of fingers wrapped around the conductor shows the direction of magnetic field. Now next one, circular loop. So when the current is passed through circular conductor, which is in the form of a circular loop, and the cardboard is also placed in between them, then you can see the picture in which the different magnetic field lines are formed in the form of concentric circles. The direction of magnetic field lines are also found out with the help of right hand thumb rule. And in case of a solenoid, solenoid means when the length of the conductor is more than its diameter, wire is insulated copper wire is wrapped around it, so it becomes a solenoid. So its ends of the solenoid behaves like a north and south poles of the magnet, and its magnetic field is similar to the magnetic field produced by the bar magnet. The strength of the magnetic field depends upon the strength of the current and the number of turns of the coil, as you seen in this picture also. So here you can see the outside the magnetic field line moves from north to south, and inside the magnet or a solenoid moves from south to north pole. Electromagnet means when the magnet is formed by passing the electric current. It is also a temporary magnet because it just behaves like a magnet when the current is passing on. If you stop the supply of current, then it also again becomes the soft iron. So such type of magnet is known as electromagnet, as you seen in the picture. Force on conductor carrying current in magnetic field. In this is an activity which is based on Fleming left hand rule. In this case, U-shaped magnet is taken in which a hanging wire or hanging conductor is between them. So these two both becomes a magnet. Same pole will repel each other and also exert a force on the hanging wire or hanging conductor. That's why it is also known as kicking wire experiment. Fleming left hand rule, which is used in this. So stretch your left hand in such a way the thumb, forefinger and middle finger both are mutually perpendicular to each other. Forefinger shows the direction of magnetic field, middle finger shows the direction of current, and the thumb shows the force acting on the conductor, as you seen in the picture given here. Electromagnetic induction, EMI, which is based on Fleming right hand rule. In this case, the current is induced in the conductor by the motion of magnet toward it, and so galvanometer shows the deflection. So that type of current is called induced current, and this type of phenomena in which the current is produced by the motion of magnet is called EMI, electromagnetic induction, which is given by Michael Faraday. So in this case you can see the two types of coil 1, coil 2. So if the current is passing in coil 1, so same type of current will induce in coil 2 due to the impact by EMI. So you can see in this picture. Right hand rule, stretch your right hand in such a way in which thumb shows the force, forefinger shows the magnetic field, and the middle finger shows the induced current, and these three types of finger are mutually perpendicular to each other. Direct and alternating current. Direct current means which flows in one direction. So the current we get from the battery is called direct current. Alternating current, which changes its direction time to time. So its frequency 50 Hertz in India. Here is the picture or the graph that shows a direct current and alternating current.